Okay, so my career profile for number two is about being an academic advisor. This is something I'm kind of interested in, um, partially just because when I was in high school and in college, even now, when I was planning my graduation plan, I just really liked working with the academic advisors and figuring out my path for my degrees and my graduating. And so I think it would be kind of fun to help other kids do this because I like finding all the different things you can do to get your degree and get to where you want to be. Um, so jobs in academic advising can be found pretty much in any educational setting from high school on, just the higher education. So like high school, community colleges, universities, and some private schools as well. Um, to work in the universities, you have to have a master's degree. Um, and it's kind of preferred pretty much anywhere nowadays to have a master's, but you can work in the high school and community college setting with just a bachelor's as well. Um, let's see. So they do get benefits, and they get all the school holidays, and they often get the extended summer and holiday vacation, just like the students do. Um, they're pretty much on call uh, pretty much throughout the day so that the kids can come in and anytime they need help. Some of the stressors of the job would be sometimes there's a lot of paperwork, and you really need to be organized, and sometimes just the number of kids that you have to work with can be a little overwhelming because there's just obviously a lot, especially in colleges, and you're constantly getting new kids, which is maybe that's nice, but also it gets a little repetitive because they're always asking the same questions, especially like the freshmen in the schools, they're always kind of asking the same thing. And also it said something about like in the university setting, they have to deal a lot more with with a large institutional bureaucracy, so they have to go through a lot of things to get to do what they want to do. So pretty much like in high school, the academic advisors just kind of guide the teenagers to graduation and acceptance into colleges and finding scholarships, finding just which college they want to go to, what degree they might want to major in, all those kinds of things, and making sure they understand the requirements so that they're taking, maybe you should take this AP class that'll help you not have to take this later, that kind of stuff. So they have to be aware of all the different colleges in anywhere really. You kind of have to just know where to go for that information, how to help the kid the best you can. In the community college level, the advisors kind of help the students find and enroll in the right classes and transfer to universities that will help them get their bachelor's degrees, or seek jobs and career opportunities if they're not going to go on to that way. So they work with a lot of different age groups in the community colleges because even like middle-aged people and retired people come back to the community college level to get more education. At the university level, in addition to helping students choose the right courses, they really want to help the students choose the right majors, and so they have to give counseling in pretty much every aspect of the student's life, like which jobs should you be doing, internships, all the different things, and they have to kind of know who they are, what things they might be able to do. So that is what you need to do for that. The starting salary at the high school or community college level is about 40,000, 43,000. If you do have your master's and you go on to university setting, it's going to be quite a bit more. It's about 53,600 to 60,000 possibly. And then some just things that you might want to think about in this is that you have to have really good interpersonal skills because that's what you're doing all day. You're working with people, and you have to be organized, uh, and you have to be comfortable speaking in public, and you kind of have to have a basic level of teaching skills because that's kind of what you kind of are, a teacher in, furthering education, getting to where you need to be, and then having the ability to be flexible. You know, some students change their minds over and over again, and you just have to kind of work with them and help them get to where they need to be with that. So yeah, this is what I'm also interested in. Hopefully this information helps somebody. I think it's a pretty cool career choice, and yeah, that's being an academic advisor.